Take Her Own Diary. It's day 9, I think. So, yes, a bit about us. So the update on us as a family is everyone seems to be okay at the moment. Yesterday, I had a visitor. It was my sister and her husband again. Now, obviously, I didn't get to see them, but they dropped some more essentials off, which we didn't know. She did actually suggest that they was going to come back, but I thought it was going to be a couple of things. Those couple of things were a lot more than a couple of things. I'm going to insert pictures at the end just for the benefit of me and my family to be able to look back on and to remember the absolute amazing kindness that, you know, that is actually happening in the world right now. And I feel very blessed that my sister thought of me the way she did. So if you're watching, I'm not sure thank you quite cuts it with the amount you've done for us. It is more appreciated than I can possibly tell you right now, and it has been very, very helpful to us. Everything you've brought us to our home has really, really helped. So I just want to make sure that you understand that we honestly are so, so grateful to you right now. My sister arrived with some essentials a few days ago, and she came back again yesterday with some more. I was aware that she was going to bring a couple of bits, but that was it, and it was a lot more than a couple of things. So yeah, anyway. Yesterday, my partner called the doctors for me regarding my B12 injection. As you know, I have B12 deficiency, and my injection is due on the 15th of April. I'm due injections every 10 weeks. And he was told that he'll have to ring back nearer the time to book an appointment. But basically, a nurse, once it's booked, a nurse will ring the day before just to check how I am and make sure there is no signs of a temperature or illness of any sort, so that the appointment the following day can actually go ahead, which I was quite pleased about, because what that means is they've taken some measures to protect the GP surgery, which is good, although there is still that worry for me. I'm scared about leaving the house because I'll have to get there without public transport, or if I do, that's, you know, kind of dangerous in my eyes, but I'll have to make my way there. And then of course there's that concern that, well, what if a patient's been there? Once again, I don't want anyone to be ill, so please don't take my comment as being very negative towards others, because I don't mean it like that. It's just that I've had pneumonia in the past. I was very, very ill. I was almost put on a ventilator. I was in hospital for 10 days and it was very, very serious. I've since had it twice, not enough to warrant me going into hospital. But I've had issues with being very overweight and scarring on my lungs, which doesn't help. I did actually stop smoking after pneumonia the last time I had it a few years back now. So I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, which is a good thing. But you can't get away from that fear of, well, what if it happens again? Will my body actually fight it off this time? So yeah, not like I say, I am concerned about other people, and I don't want anyone else to get it, because if you've been watching these videos before now, you will know that it's been getting to me, and I've been very, very emotional and upset about the amount of people that are dying. So please don't think that I'm being selfish. I do actually care about others, and if I didn't care, then me and my family wouldn't have isolated the way we did when we need to. So yeah, just bear that in mind. So yesterday, my 2 youngest children's teachers rung up one after the other. The first one ringing up, checking for my son Elliot, who's 6, checking how the family was, letting us know that he's going to be calling 5 families per day, just for that bit of interaction, and that we should probably hear from him again in about a week's time, which was really, really lovely. We was really glad of that phone call. We was all really, you know, everyone was so happy about that phone call. And then shortly afterwards, we had barely gotten over the fact that the first teacher rang. My youngest teacher rang as well. She rang for my 5-year-old, and because my children were in isolation already when the school shut down, the teacher actually managed to come and bring our pack for both of them. She managed to pick up the older ones pack as well, and she delivered both of the packs for the children for home learning through our letterbox. So that was, you know, as you can see, it's made me very, very happy. My boys absolutely love learning. My youngest 3 children, they thrive on learning. They absolutely love to learn. They've got very curious minds, and we love feeding their curiosity. So with the news yesterday, we heard that Tokyo Olympics had been postponed. I don't know how long they'll postpone it for. No idea. I just saw the headline and scribbled it down. It was said yesterday that fines would be handed out for people ignoring the restrictions, so anything from between £30 and £1,000. I think they were looking eventually at upping it to an unlimited amount, so they would do what they seem fit, which unfortunately, if people aren't going to listen, then what choice do they have? I did see also that the Health Secretary announced that the government is seeking 250,000 NHS volunteers to help with vulnerable people, getting shopping to them, talking to them on the phone, getting medications, all that sort of thing. So they're looking for 250,000 people to volunteer. I'm not completely sure how you volunteer, but yeah, I'm sure that will become clear. And they have also made a temporary makeshift hospital which will open in the Excel Centre in London next week, at the beginning of next week, he did say. He said 11,788 recently retired NHS staff have responded to the call to return to the service, which is an absolutely amazing number, which is great. I know he was looking at there being more than that, but actually that response was just something that I thought was incredible. Apparently the new hospital will comprise of 2 wards of 2,000 people. Now, there is a bit of confusion with me. I can't quite remember whether that was 2,000 patients in total or 2,000 patients per ward. There was 2 wards, which would then mean there's 4,000 in total. I think it's the latter of the two, but I can't confirm that, so please excuse me, I can't quite remember. And then the last thing I saw yesterday was that India had ordered a total lockdown of 1.3 billion people. So yeah, that was the news. So there wasn't really anything that I thought was big that I wasn't expecting with that news at all. There was 422 deaths as a total yesterday. Unfortunately, once again, it was the biggest leap still, which it upsets me every time I see the number, but we have to know, unfortunately. So there you go. So guys, I will update you tomorrow with how things are going for us, and yeah, I'll end with the pictures of what my amazing sister dropped off for us, and wrap this up with the simple message: please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll catch up tomorrow.